Ride or Die podcast. We're excited to have you with us today. It's been a minute since we've been with you all, so we're really excited to be back. Um, this is part 2 of us talking about Everything I Thought It Was. Last episode, we talked about the album. We did kind of our breakdown and thoughts. And now we're getting into the concert, Forget Tomorrow World Tour, which I think has been exciting for all of us. And some of us recently have had some shows. So we're going to talk about that first before we dive into the semantics of the show. But so we'll start with Faye. Faye recently went to Memphis, which is Justin's hometown. So Faye, do you want to tell us about your journey to Memphis from London?
I'm gonna try and make it short as possible. There's so much things, but it was so surreal to be in his hometown. It was super quiet. There wasn't many people out on the streets, which I found really weird. But it was Friday night when we saw everyone at Beale Street. Literally, we were walking and everyone was like running to each other. I saw Philly, I saw Bethany, I saw Chelsea, I saw Marina as well. So yeah, we saw all of them. I did eat at BB King's. Their food was super nice. And then I don't know if you know the tech guy that does the show. We saw him because he knows Storm because of the Blocky thing. So we saw him, and he was just talking about the shows and stuff like that. And then obviously the Saturday night was the show. I went to the museum experience. It's really cute, really nice. I mean, you should only do it once, because I know some people have said they want to do it a couple of times, but it's a thing where you just do it once. It's a one-time thing.
Oh.
But it's super cute. There's 2 photo booths, so you can take photos. One with the mic and then one with him at the background. And then obviously all the like his outfits that he wore throughout the years. So it was super cute. And then you get like a VIP museum lanyard thing, and then you get a card. He didn't record a message. Could we checked on our phone and it wasn't a message?
Yeah. So Marissa, sorry. Yeah, Marissa, my Barstool buddy, she gave me her lanyard for my birthday, and she said it still doesn't do anything.
No.
One day,
oh my god,
you'll scan it and there'll be a message.
Just randomly, it'll be a message on there.
No,
there'll never be a message. She's not doing it.
I don't know when he will do it. So our seats were closer than we thought it was, because we were 7th row, but our seats were like, we were in line with 3rd row, so our seats were super close. And there were so many people there to say hello to. It was like, everyone was there. It was a lot, but most people were at the VIP section, so they were all there. And obviously I was with Devon and Storm, and we were on the floor. So I had a sign. I didn't think he was going to read it, because I saw there was, on the 5th row in the middle, there was a lot of signs there. And then there was another, I think there was a sign, there's someone with a sign like next to me, but in the corner. And so there's a girl, I don't know if you saw the video, there was a girl that had draw all the NSYNC guys.
Yeah, that was a pretty good sign.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so she had that, and he saw that, because I was thinking, because she's from Rose, like, he's going to see that. Yeah. So she had that, and then I see him looking, and he looks at someone else, and he looks at me, and then he's like, flew from London. So he was shocked, and then he was like, and then he said like, welcome to the South. So that was really, really nice. But the atmosphere was so good. Everyone was loud. It was just amazing. He got really emotional. Obviously, it's his hometown. But it was so good. Memphis is a place that you should go. I think you should visit, because it was so good. I'll go back again. We also saw Mama Lynn. We saw her at a gift shop, and I looked and I was like, that's Mama Lynn. And then my friend was like, she turned around and was like, yeah, it is. So she went up to her, said hello. She's so nice. She's super, super nice. She was like, she loves how close the fans are. She's like, you guys stay tight. She just loves how close we all are. She loves seeing that. So we saw Mama Lynn, and then we saw Todd, his security guard, as well. I was with Shannon. I don't know if you know Shannon. Jessica and her daughter. Me, Storm, Sade, and another girl called Liz. We were all there, and then Todd was speaking to us. He was asking people when's the next show. So people had shows coming up. I obviously said I'm from the UK, London, and then he was like, "Oh, you're the London girl." He said someone flew from the pond. So I don't know. Justin and him must have had a conversation that I had flown to Memphis from the UK. So yeah, that was super cool. But the whole trip was amazing. It was good to see everyone. And yeah, it was really good. Super nice.
That's
Well,
so
it definitely
awesome.
looked like
So
fun.
awesome.
Was it cold?
Yes, it was. Friday was colder than Saturday. Friday was freezing. Yeah, Friday was so cold, but Saturday was not too bad.
Memphis is definitely a bucket list item for me,
Yes.
so I will
Me
get
too.
there eventually.
Definitely do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes he gets overwhelmed by the signs, so you can kind of see, a glossy look take over, but good thing was he saw yours.
Yeah.
That was a nice sign too. You have to
That was a
frame
nice
that.
sign.
Yeah. Storm actually said to me, "Oh, he's gonna read it." I said, "How do you know? He's not." I don't think so. She's like, "Yes, he is. He is. He is." And then he did.
Yay!
Yeah. Keep the face. It was done nicely. And sometimes that's the way the light hits it too. Like sometimes there's a lot of angles he can't see. So I think some of the lettering, didn't you have like the gold lettering?
Yeah, I had the gold letter. Yeah.
I think it was very reflective, so he could see it better.
Yeah.
So that was a good move.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, yes, a lot of people in Memphis. It looked like it was a great time. And I'm happy for him. He saw the billboard. I'm sure he felt the love.
Did, yes.
So
Yeah.
Papa Timberlake was there too.
Yeah.
So a lot of people saw him as well.
Mom, his brother was there.
Yep,
and
his brother
was there.
Yeah.
Sister-in-law and
Yeah, his kids
everybody
weren't there
was there.
though. But,
Yeah.
Nah.
everybody except for us.
Yeah.
It's okay. The poor kids. They're good. They're good. They went to so many in the beginning.
Exactly.
So many.
Exactly.
All right. So that was great. So I had 3 shows in a week, a little over a week, which was a challenge. I signed myself up for more shenanigans next year.
I was like, you're about to do it all over again.
Do it again. Gonna do it again, but it was really great. I saw him in Orlando. I'm not far from Orlando, but yet I never saw him in Orlando, so that was really cool because that's like the birthplace of NSYNC. That show was great. I know some people were hoping NSYNC would be there. I didn't think they would. Joey was there, so that was cute. Which you didn't find out till later. I didn't really know he was there, and I had 4th row, which was amazing. Which really close, and like they were saying, the way the stage is set up is like however close you think you are, you're going to be closer because it always seems like by the time you get there they've pushed you up. So that was great. A lot of eye contact there, and the speakers, I swear, when you're on the floor, the speakers just like they just go through. It's crazy, but anyway, the sound was great. It was really good. At the end of that night, I'm always like, I had a lot of eye contact, but this is the second time I was like, man, I want him to see the necklace. He's not going to see the necklace. And so now mirrors is super important to me because the first night I didn't think he'd see my cotton candy shirt, and it happened with mirrors. And then Orlando, he saw my necklace and I got a wave during mirrors. So I can never, ever talk shit about mirrors ever again.
No, you can't.
Not that I'd want to, but remember, it wasn't like my favorite. So I held this up and I got a wave, and that was amazing. That was a good night. I saw a lot of people that night, so that was really great. And then Jacksonville is my hometown, so I didn't have to travel, but I was still tired from Orlando. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi.
Hey. Welcome in. Faye was talking about Memphis, and we're just going over my shows real quick. Okay, so Jacksonville had Barstool. Jacksonville was a good show. I'm sure people are aware of the whole rumbling Duval thing. And I hate my city for that. Let me just say that. I was in VIP and I was drinking and I heard it and I didn't click with me and I was like, what is happening? Are they booing him? And then I heard Duval and my Barstool buddies are not from Duval, so they had no idea. So I had to tell them what was happening. I hate them for that. But I'm glad he realized what was going on. We moved on from there. It was a pretty great night. Oh shit, I forgot. I did. It was a group flame jump that night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got the
that was
flame
pretty
jump.
awesome.
Did anything else happen?
A lot has happened in my life.
When she gonna mention it?
Like you're leaving a whole part out there.
I swear to God, I got the
That was a
picture.
huge part of the show.
Before that, I just stuck my hand out at some point, and he shook my hand and he pointed at the necklace and he pointed at the mirror. It's kind of like, you know, do you remember? And he's real slick with it because he did it during Flame where he says, do you remember? Which I think it might have been Kel. Someone pointed that out to me. I didn't even realize it. So that was kind of cool that he remembered the necklace from the 3 days ago. But so it happened. It wasn't in my head because someone was like, do you really think he saw the necklace? And I was really happy to go back to that person and show them a follow-up video of yes. So
Yeah, he definitely did. And he's very slick about things.
yeah. And then the flame jump went well. It was several of us. I got the what the fuck part, so that was probably the best. We got that. Mostly it was where I was staying. Mostly it was Justin, and then it was Rayvon. So it was fun to do that with her. It's kind of cool now that we don't have the jump, we have the stroll, and everybody is involved. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was it for that night. And then, so that's always special. Flame is still a song that I could take or leave, but clearly if it wasn't around, I wouldn't have that moment. So
You can't leave it now.
No,
I
no,
can't leave
exactly.
it now.
No.
But I hear mirrors now. I'm just like, ugh. But no. And then Atlanta was really great. I saw a lot of great people in Atlanta. That was a show where I could sit back and relax. I did not dress up as much for Atlanta. I had lower bowls, so I could watch the visuals. That was a lot of fun. The only thing was I had this annoying guy and his girlfriend, and they love the classics, but every time there's a new song, they were like, what song is this? What song is this? And after a while, I just want to be like, can you just don't ask me? You don't know.
Why do you even show up?
Songs, people.
Yeah, they were getting on my nerves. So you could tell they were there for the classics, but whatever. He sounded amazing in Atlanta. So I'm very glad that I signed up for that show, even though I was super tired. It was a 7-hour drive. I don't know why I did it. It was a good time.
But we know why you did it.
I know. I just be
Especially
blacking out.
releasing pictures like there was today. That's gonna be have people be buying more tickets now.
Well, I bought a shirt, so I'm doing better.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't buy
I
tickets.
know.
Not his merch, but a fucking up the disco shirt. So we're doing better. And in the beginning of the year, I signed up for Colorado and Austin and Chicago. Thank you.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's a reschedule. That was a reschedule. So that's
Yeah.
going to be fun. More and more people are going because it's rescheduled. So it should be a really good time.
I'm looking to go to Chicago.
I'm trying to. Okay. So Faye might be joining us
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
All right. Good shows. Good time. So we'll go ahead and, we don't really need to segue because we're already talking about shows. So basically, this portion, we're just talking about the concert. Recently, we talked about the set list. Recently, there's been some adjustments to the set list where he has cut out portions, of Imagination.
I have tea for that.
Thumbs down,
Okay.
2 thumbs down.
So the reason why he's cut out half imagination and fucking up the disco is because it's not going well, receiving well
Yeah.
from the audience.
Yeah.
So that's why.
People
I
learn
was-
the
yeah.
damn lyrics, please.
I know. Those are the
So
two
that's
best
why
songs on
it's
the album.
hard.
I don't understand. Like,
I saw it in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Imagination is my cotton
Yeah.
candy. It's very important to me. I remember looking down from the lower bowl and just nobody on the floor was moving.
Yeah, no one's doing, so that's why.
And they
When
Like that
don't
Kelsey and I
know it.
went to Boston, our whole row did it, but it was
the
mostly
whole
us.
row.
Well, we were like
Yeah.
screaming. Boston was good because I feel like most of them were singing.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn was like, we were kind of pissed at a lot of people because we're like,
Yeah,
what are
it
you
was like-
doing?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
got super excited for like, you know, the cotton candy
Yeah.
line and all that stuff. So we were like yelling.
Yeah.
My
You're
show, I
yelling,
thought
screaming.
Infinity Sex was the low point
Oh
in
yeah.
the crowd.
Ugh.
Ugh, come on.
I was like, it was very, very quiet during that time.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The new album is so fire. I just don't understand. Like, just
Yeah.
give it a listen.
Maybe they were just staring at the screen or something.
No, I've seen it.
No,
I think it's a choice at this point because I mean he's selling out shows, so
My thing is he needs to release another single.
Mhm.
And I think
That's-
that would
that
help.
would help. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing, but yeah, we definitely know if you've been to maybe a couple of shows, like some of us have, you definitely know the audience. Fucking Up the Disco is crazy because like we
Yeah.
we were talking like that video I posted that the little kid said his favorite song was
That
Fucking Up
was
the Disco.
hilarious.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was
That was
so
hilarious.
funny.
was
The
funny.
children know. The children
No, they
know.
don't.
What
They
is
don't care.
happening?
Yeah.
My son loves that song, so it's like maybe we just need to bring them all, and they're schooling the adults.
Yeah.
Not to your shows, okay?
Child Protective Services is on the way. But my point is, they're really good songs. So it's not. It's
Yeah.
not that they're being badly received on merit. People are just not listening to it, and that's what's kind of difficult. As far as the set list, what are some things that we like about it and would like to continue, and what is something maybe we'd like to take away?
I already know some takeaway points that y'all want to take away.
Let's start with the positivity, shall we?
No, end on the positive notes. Let's do the cancellation.
Gee, let's
Cancellation.
see.
I don't want to cancel anything. Oh,
You don't?
Say
Sure.
something. I think you should
You
say
want something?
something.
I think
Yeah.
you should say something.
You should definitely say something.
I think we could have kept Imagination and Fucking Up the Disco intact. Force people to listen to it because if you show up to a tour that's not a greatest hits, you should know the current
Right.
hits.
Exactly.
Agreed.
And we should cut out Can't Stop the Feeling. Now,
Yes, I
funny
think-
story
yeah.
from Orlando. I didn't catch it on camera. Marina's not here. Marina had a hysterical video where Can't Stop the Feeling comes on. He made it to the main stage. She just turned her back. And he's looking at her like, what is wrong with her? It's hysterical. Well, in Orlando, I was just like, I hate this damn song. So I was kind of tired. But at that point in the show, if you've been to a show, you're tired. But you can't stop the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I preserve energy for Sexy Back and the other things.
Yep.
So he comes back and I'm just standing there, dead ass, looking him in the face, shifting weight. And I know he could see me because I was an orange beacon. And he looks like, well, I mean, he gave dead ass, looked at me like, what's her problem? And kept going. And I'm just like, I'm preserving energy, sir. Oh. And I was fine. So, I mean, he didn't hate me too bad, but, and he's never going to stop performing that song because it just broke a crazy
he's
record
not.
the
Yeah.
other day.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
no,
it's in
Like I
the
said, it's
news.
not.
I want to say the children have elevated. They are listening to Fucking Up the Disco. I feel like that's a sign that we
Mhm.
can let it go because
Yeah.
even the babies have moved on.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, as far as like, it's a pretty solid set list. Jenny was about to say something. I also think that could go. I think it
Oh,
could be
no, let's say
replaced by
It should be left as a
Any-
duet.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jenny and I had talked about this before.
Mhm.
It's a great duet song, but
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
solo, I just feel like there's a better song that could fill in.
Right.
The
Like,
B
not
Not
stage
that I
set
hate
list,
it.
he could switch it up more. Like each show, he
Yeah.
could like insert a different song other than Say Something, maybe like
Yeah,
any
like
song.
if he has
any,
different legs of the tour, that would be a good spot to mix things up because he has 3 legs of this tour. So
But,
like, could we mix it a little?
What I really want to
but
see
apparently
is
they're not
ahead.
adding. They're not adding any more songs.
Yeah,
So
they're just
we'll
cutting
not
it.
get What Lovers
Mm-mm.
Do.
Yeah.
yeah.
well, it's
So
kind of
definitely
like
by the time it
end.
hits the festival, it's going to be
Right.
shorter.
Yeah,
So
that is going to be different. There's no dancers. Obviously, there's no blocking.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
just going to be him. There's half of the crew is not going to be there.
yeah,
Right.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
a completely different show.
it has to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on to the favorite parts, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of favorites.
My
Lots of
favorites
favorites.
are Drown into Cry Me a River
Mm.
Oh, yes.
and Love Stoned into Like I Love You. I think those are my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are good.
And since the tour actually, Drown wasn't really well received initially, but everybody that I've been talking to recently, they love it live. So now Drown is like one of their favorite songs, which is a change from seeing it live.
Really?
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people like that transition, Jenny. So I think that's a good
Mhm.
one because when I used to, Drown has always been a top song of mine. Just I like it, just something about it catches me. And when I used to talk to people about it, they're like, yeah, it's all right. Now when I talk to people about it, they're like, oh, I really love that live. It's so awesome. And now they're like, I'm listening to it on my playlist.
Mhm.
So it definitely has changed a bit. Which
Wasn't
I'm
it trending
happy
in Italy or something
Yeah.
like that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just be popping up like weird stuff. He'd be in like Kansas, and they'd be like, Poland is charting South. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Right?
Yeah. I only listen to Drown really when it's live. Like it really sounds different. It sounds like
Yeah,
a different.
it does.
For me, it sounds like an entirely different song. So I can definitely relate to that. Yeah, my favorite is gonna be Future Sex Love Sounds. I can't even.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
The D Saber.
The D Saber.
I said the song. No.
I'm just saying. When you
just
think
saying.
about it, the
Right.
D Saber pops into mind and that arch back and the like tongue
Right,
action he
what was
gives
the-
now.
Let's just be honest about
The
it.
tongue
What was the
action.
official name? I forgot. Marty.
Oh, Marty said it. Yeah,
let
Marty said
slip
it.
that it was the D Saber, but
Yeah.
it really has
Yeah.
a nicer government name.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
whatever.
I've
Anyway,
heard it.
that's the one we know. It by.
Richard?
I can't even remember.
Yeah, it's
it.
Richard.
I can't even remember the other one now. Who knows what that was?
We're gonna
Oh,
refer to him
God.
as Richard, okay?
Right. But when I was in the lower bowl, the what you call us were really great. The visuals are pretty cool. That's always the part where I'd be like, when you bring your kids, hide your kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is for the grown folk. And that is where I wish What Lovers Do. Like, can you
Yes.
imagine the
Oh
my
segue?
gosh.
That would be
That-
so good.
Such a
That would be
missed
so good.
opportunity. But anyway, that's probably even after getting the flame jump, that is probably my favorite part of the show. I'll never relinquish it.
I still want him to add the second verse to Future Sex Love Sound. That one's so
Yes, that's so
That's
good.
never gonna happen. But
I
Or
know.
Push Your Love Girl.
Yeah.
Love, yeah, that's
Push Your
good.
Love Girl.
Right.
I really like the mirrors portion of it. I love how he ends on mirrors. I think that is an amazing exit for the tour. It's not my favorite part of the tour, but I just love how he ends with it. Like, I just think it's so amazing for everybody to get to see him up there and Blocky coming out and doing his thing.
It's definitely the most viral part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it revitalized the part of the show that could have easily been like, okay, he's doing that again, you know, because it's sentimental. So definitely adding that aspect to it was super duper special. I really get sad. Oh, my other favorite part. I'm sorry, my other favorite part is Sexy Back. Because I
Yeah.
think that thing is really fucking cool. And people are always like,
Mhm.
it's so
Yes,
scary.
the
And I'm like,
Justin
no,
It's
it's
not.
not.
No,
It's
I
It's
cool
love
as
great.
fuck.
I want
Yeah.
I got a
So
whole
cool.
video where I thought I was watching Justin and the whole
Yeah.
time. The whole video.
Yeah.
I'm like, who do I look at, the Clayhead
Yeah.
or him? I didn't.
I think
Oh,
we
we
did
did.
that night one in Boston, Kelsey.
Yeah,
All
we
of us
did.
were.
We're like,
Yeah. Yeah. It was so freaking cool, especially up
It
at the
was really
seats we
cool.
were out. We're like staring at it. I'm like, this thing is awesome. What are people talking about? It's not creepy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's
Halfway
not
through the
creepy.
show.
It's
No,
like the
halfway
Wizard of
through the-
Oz.
Right.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
thought of. And I thought like the Power Ranger head. Remember back in the day,
Yes.
the villain had the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And halfway through the song, though, I get very, very sad because then you know it's the
You know
end,
it's
and that's
gonna
why
end.
sometimes I like
Mhm.
Mirrors has this weird feeling for me because like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. And the more
Yeah.
shows you see, the faster that show goes. I swear you will blink and that
Yeah.
show is over. And it's not, let me say it's not a short show by any means, but it just once you know the routine,
Yeah, once you know
it goes
TV
right by
works,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone said their favorite part. I feel like somebody didn't.
Yeah.
You
I can
did.
go.
I think we were
Uh,
talking
is that
about
right?
everything that we liked.
Yeah, I like the Summer Love.
Mm.
That's pretty
That's
sexy
Mhm.
back. Technicolor's really cool, especially when it goes like all rainbow
Yeah.
and everything. The intro makes me cry every single time, no matter how many times I've seen that show. The Memphis intro, it hits me so
Oh,
hard,
yeah,
and it's
the
very
Memphis intro.
reflective. Like it hits me so hard. So yeah, I mean the whole show's incredible. So
That it is. I love Technicolor too. That's a good one.
you're a Technicolor girly for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I love the way the lights look. I can't pick a favorite, so I'm just agreeing to everything that I like. Y'all know
That's
how I am
right.
about a favorite.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
You would think it'd be Technicolor, and although I really like that, I still think that there's ones I like more than that. Like even Sexy Back, I like that more than Technicolor.
Sexy Back Live is a whole different vibe.
I think if he had both verses in Future Sex Love Sound, that probably would be my favorite. But since it's only one verse, I like it. I do love it.
Hey, did you have a favorite?
It would be Infinity Sex.
Yeah.
Definitely Infinity Sex. London Night One, he was wild for that. Like, I just didn't get why.
I gotta run that one back.
I gotta watch. Yeah.
There's a certain bit of the lyrics, he would look at me, and there's one part I didn't realize, because I'm recording, so I'm not realizing that he's staring. So there's one part where he's looking at my camera, he turns and smirks. So I'm like, why are you doing? So that is like my favorite song.
I just want to say that is also a really great marketing strategy he has going.
Yeah.
If you're on the floor, because I didn't realize it either until I was going through. And what was it? Oh, shit. No, I talked about other people not knowing the songs I can remember. It's either fucking up the disco or it was probably fucking up the disco. Because isn't the one he says, "You want to touch my body, no hands"?
Oh, my favorite drug.
Yeah,
my favorite drug.
drug.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and I go back and I watch the thing, and I'm like, yeah, he looked me dead ass in the face, and I'm just because your camera's here, everything is there, and I'm like, oh man, this is how he sells
does that on
tickets.
purpose.
He does the floor tickets ain't cheap, child. And you'd be like, let me see what Ticketmaster's doing today.
Hey, you want to buy to another show? There's this
Right.
And it absolutely worked, because how many
Right,
shows are y'all up to?
Hey,
I'm 8.
7. She's 8, 7.
Yeah.
If there was another drivable option, I'd be there. But I don't do festivals, so it is what it is.
Yet.
No. So we kind of loosely went over people not knowing the new songs. It's a shame. I do think he would benefit from another single. I think there could have been a little more marketing. Because all around, I mean, the album gets pushed more people do tickets. I even saw in like one of those TikTok interviews where people literally was like, yeah, I love the old songs, but he performed songs I didn't know. And I'm thinking, why don't you find out? Oh,
Yeah, why are
not
you even?
kidding.
Does anybody else think it's weird, the marketing this time around? For some reason, it wasn't being pushed, and I'm not sure what's going on.
No, it's not
No,
unusual.
it's not
for today.
unusual.
A lot of artists are. That's why people like Megan Thee Stallion have sued to get out of their contracts because a lot of record companies are simply not interested in marketing. It's kind of we put it out there, we hope people buy it, we get as much money, and then we move on to the next.
I feel like they don't make any money anymore. It's like all
not
in
as much as they
touring.
used to.
Right.
Yeah.
So they
Because
don't
the
care.
streaming is so heavy.
Yeah.
And the model for streaming is so shitty. They don't make a lot of money. So the money is going to be in the touring. So they're not going to care about how it's going to look on paper, how much he actually sells. They want to make sure he sells tickets. Now, if he doesn't sell tickets and it's not selling, then he's in trouble. But that's not what we're up against. So.
Yeah, which would explain the high merch prices, not just for him, it's for everybody. There was actually an artist that's on tour whose merch is more expensive than his, which I was surprised that she's not as well known as him.
Who is it?
It's what is her name? Melanie Martinez.
Okay.
She's a very select fan base. She's not as well known widely as Justin. And exactly.
Weird
so I only know because I have a teenage daughter in the house. But she went to one of her shows, and the hoodie was like $90, which we know Justin's are like 70 to 80. There he does have one that's 100, but that's
all his are 100. Who is getting $70, $80 sweatshirt?
Well, when we went to Boston, the hoodie was $80, so I don't know.
What?
But also when you guys went, his
the first leg.
What the heck is it? The tour book was $20 and we paid $30.
We paid $30.
I got 30 because I was.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're switching prices in certain areas.
They are, because mine was different too.
Yours was different too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're switching prices depending on area.
It probably depends on how much they think the city has to spend.
Yeah. That could be. But, you know, all of the merchandise is a lot more expensive. And people are like, oh, well, you get what you pay for, blah, blah, blah. I make clothes for my students. I work with a team and our quality of clothing is very good. It's like Nike quality. So I know how much stuff that costs and I know they're marking it up a lot.
Yeah. It's a huge markup.
Like you get to make a t-shirt.
You get what you can afford and you get in where you can. Like I said, it should be like the Subway punch cards. I mean, after a while, like you should get something free. Discount.
Somebody had mentioned that on like the
free shipping
website,
to the store.
You know, free shipping or whatever. But if you spend over $100, you should be getting free shipping.
That was my biggest complaint. That was that there's no reason why they can't swing that. All right, so moving along. I don't know if we have any facts, but we do have some news. So
Jenny, you want to start?
What did I write down? Oh, that he is Billboard's greatest pop star of 2006, and NSYNC was also for the year 2000. And he's one of the only, I think, 7 artists that are on there twice. So the number 14 doesn't make any sense.
That was bullshit.
That's just
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No.
And
he had a whole year. He had a whole great year where he was the best, and they're like 14. But I don't really agree with that.
That's the best too.
I don't really agree with that because I was there when Justified came out, and he also ruled the shit out of that year.
Yeah.
So they give that year too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He definitely did.
Was it Eminem maybe?
I don't know.
It might have been. I can't remember.
It might have been.
And then he's having that Jimmy Fallon's Christmas special on Wednesday, December 4th at 10 p.m.
Yes.
And there are 3 songs up for certifications. It's Can't Stop the Feeling is 12 times platinum, Mirrors is diamond, and Sexy Back is 9 times platinum. So
I don't even know what
once
any of those
again,
means.
once
just
again,
be
it's the
like, I'm so
record
happy for
company
him.
not doing something because they have to
Yeah,
having it
get
you
those
sell so many
certified.
copies of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's
like
that's the
diamonds.
certification.
Diamonds, like what you want.
Yeah.
10 times.
Yeah, diamonds like
more.
no strings attached with diamond. I think
Oh yeah.
when that came out.
I wonder if he cares anymore. I feel like so much of his
I don't
house is
think he
probably
does.
already
I don't think he
taken
does.
care.
No.
He's probably like, oh, that's great.
Like everything I thought it was, you can tell it's his. He's so proud of this album, and I think
Yeah.
it frustrates him when he doesn't see people singing to the new songs.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's just- it's
yeah. It
heartbreaking to
frustrates
me. It's me, yeah.
I still think, I mean, they should keep it in, and I'm getting feedback from somebody.
I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does anybody else hear that?
Yeah. I think it's getting worse. Kels, it's
I don't
you.
hear anything. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now it's gone.
There it is.
That's gone.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's gone now. It was like a
Wait, where
truck
were we?
was going down the street.
Right?
I was like,
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
we're
I
good.
said, I do think we need another video. I
Mhm.
felt like there was a arc or arch. I'm probably fucking that up for No Angels, and it was abandoned. I know because he
Yeah.
Where's the
confirmed it on my
continuation of
post.
the
Like there was a
Memphis
continuation, right?
license
And
plate
then it had all
Yes.
these
going to?
keys.
And he liked my
Right.
comment that we're going to save good Justin in the trunk.
Right. There were several.
So-
I remember
Mhm.
yours. I remember on my video where we was talking about where someone had commented and said, "Oh, it's going to be extended," and he was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, it's going to lead into something." And then it feels completely abandoned, which I'm
Yeah.
very disappointed in. And I
Me
know
too.
No Angels wasn't as quote unquote well received because
Because
people
of
are
the
just
negative-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Very.
Yeah. Even though so many artists have done horror genres and
Pretty much every,
you know.
every artist.
It's just
I think,
ridiculous.
yeah, I think I mean, there have been several in recent years that have done it and also gotten picked on. So it's
Mhm.
just very bizarre. I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, I mean, so he's still doing great stuff, but what are you gonna do? We need people to listen to the album. Else, God, I don't even want to say this. I don't know when we'll get another one. Hopefully not in 6 years, but we'll see.
He said hopefully it wasn't going to be 6 years.
Hopefully
we're gonna have to
not.
hold
We
him
said
to
that last time.
He
I
said,
know. It won't
I don't
be
want to wait
6
another 6 years. And I remember we were all like, well, we didn't have any control over that now, did we?
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I meant as far as an album, you know, who knows? Because apparently he could tour on his greatest hits if he wanted
Mhm.
to. They'd still
Mhm.
show
And,
up.
and he has a documentary
Yeah.
he's working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want that. I don't think he wants that to go
No.
into final Hitsville. So hopefully he'll keep making music. So we'll do a little. We've kind of discussed these things before. His background singers, dancers. The Tennessee Kids are amazing. Quite frankly, they are a great group of people. He has a great band, great background. Sorry guys, that's on my eye. And I just enjoy them. I think they're great. I miss some of the older people, but I really think it's still just a great group of people. And it always sounds, everything always sounds really good live.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have,
Yeah,
I know some of
100%.
us have favorites. Do we have any favorites in this group?
I mean, I'm partial to Elliot. He is one of my favorites, but I've had the pleasure of talking to him and interviewing him. So I know he doesn't talk a lot, so people don't know him a lot. He's not big on social media, but he's, you know, wicked with the guitar. He's got so much personality on stage. He's been with Justin for a while. I believe 2011 is when he hopped on tour with him. So he's been there for a minute. He's reliable. He's really good at what he does. So he's one of my favorites.
Very nice. The biggest shift I think has been, of course, we've seen in the background singers and the dancers, because there was a 6-year gap between the two
Right.
tours. A lot of them have
Mhm.
graduated,
Families.
got in
Yeah.
their own careers, gotten families. So it's been a pleasure to see Jaden, Rayvon. Well, I always mess up that boy's name. Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Sorry, Cameron.
Cameron.
I call him everything but Cameron. All very amazing.
Yeah.
His new dancers are great. Madison.
Kelsey and
the
Max
other
have been there
day.
for a minute too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have
Madison
Kelsey
is
Max
like
and
That's a
the,
Super
the
Bowl.
baby. I feel like she's the brand new addition.
Who, Madison?
Yeah,
Madison's the
she
baby.
started in
one.
the No Angels video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was?
Yeah,
she was.
is.
She had
all the
darker hair,
dancers were in
though.
the No
She
Angels
wasn't a
video.
blonde.
I did not
Yeah.
even notice.
Yeah,
Not
she
even
She
for a
was covered
minute.
in blood
I recently
too,
found
so-
that out too.
Wow.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
Very
that's when she
cool.
first started with Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. She survived recently some wardrobe malfunctions. I think
Yeah, I
It's-
saw one the other day.
Yeah.
it's happened twice. She's come through it twice. And what's great is you'd never know it. Until she decided to spill the beans on our apparently her foot. I was like, girl, ain't nobody gonna know. And she was like, well, let me tell you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
She slipped, her foot got caught in her dress and she tripped. And again, if you watch it, didn't notice.
You
and
would never
upon
know.
coming
Yeah.
up,
Because they
coming
always
up,
say keep
yeah.
dancing. Even if
Right.
Mhm.
you have to keep dancing.
Yeah, you have to keep dancing.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Then she stepped on his foot, which, I mean, you see him laugh at her, but I was like, oh, he's just laughing. But, and then you go back and like, oh, he thinks Technicolor is funny. But, but it came out very smooth. So they're all really great and they all bring a great vibe to the show. So I'm interested to see where they go after this tour is over in their own respective careers.
Yeah.
And next, what time is it? Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing wrap this up. Next, we have fashion looks, favorites, not so favorites. I mean, I haven't had a problem with anything since he started wearing them shorts and tube top socks. So
Oh, baby.
My brand new favorite is the pink trench coat. So
Oh, don't
Yeah,
touch
we
but
need
we've
to
That's
never
never-
we've never seen it.
We need
That's
to see
not
the
I'm manifesting it for Valentine's Day for
she's
you ladies.
manifesting it.
Yeah.
We witnessed
That'd be the
it.
perfect time to bring it out.
That
you
would
know?
be.
What
We
time?
need a new fresh look for Valentine's
Pink one.
Day. Pink
Oh,
trench
yeah.
coat.
The pink
Oh, I
trench coat
agree.
for
I mean,
Valentine's.
Anything trench coat.
I can't
Yeah, the
imagine
trench
a more
coat.
perfect than Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
in all seriousness, like an
Yes.
actual.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jenny.
We you got it. No,
Photos.
no, the actual picture.
I
Bring
want
up the good
those.
picture.
The other pink one. Let me see. I
Yeah.
haven't
The
seen.
one from today.
Oh, when he's.
Yeah, the one from today.
I was saying, oh god.
Yeah,
This
that's a
one.
great.
Yeah.
That would be great if we got that for Valentine's.
Yeah.
I don't know why we
That
keep
would be
seeing
great.
it and then we never experience it. So
There's some
Maybe
of them.
he put
That would
it
be
out
great.
too.
There's loads
Put it
of
out
those
there.
photo shoots we don't have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what, Faye?
I said there's loads of the photo shoots we don't have. We haven't even
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Right.
We
He
need
hasn't
all of
worn
them.
Just
Which
release
is
them
a
all to
major
us, please.
Pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
release it. Fucking wear it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
I know. I don't get why he hasn't worn some of these looks yet. Like,
You were fitted for it. They clearly exist. Wear it.
The eggplant
The
suit.
eggplant.
The
Yeah.
olive
Why y'all
suit.
keep
Sleeveless.
referring to the
Yeah.
eggplant?
Kelsa's wanted.
It's purple.
Yeah.
It's dark purple, so I call it eggplant.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dark
It is
purple
dark
one.
purple.
Guys,
Yeah.
I swear to God, if
Yeah.
you're listening to this, it's not an eggplant suit. It is a dark purple
Yeah.
suit. It's really nice.
Eggplant colored.
He's gonna be like,
Eggplant
what
colored.
the hell are these girls talking about?
Right.
It's not
And we
eggplant.
there is color. There was a beige pinstripe. We never
Yeah.
saw that.
There's like an
We
army
saw the
green one
sparkly
too.
one.
There's the green one, like an army
green
green
one.
one.
The green one, yeah. I don't like
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
And he wore
Oh,
the
I don't
button-up
like them.
shirt one
Yeah.
time. I like
Mhm.
that. You can wear
Yeah,
that
I
with
like
it.
that too with the tie under the
Yeah.
trench. That's
Oh,
what I feel like in
No, without the
Atlanta.
tie. It was just a button up, and he had
Oh
it
yeah, I know what
undone.
you're talking
oh, I
about.
don't know.
I'd also like to see him put the tie on it.
Yeah.
But that's what
I
I
like
see in
the black
Atlanta.
T-shirt and Hershey because he was
Mhm.
sweating and he
Oh
had the
my
little
God.
roll
Yeah.
curl.
Yeah.
The black T-shirt.
Yeah.
And her,
Black
oh, just the
t-shirt.
black T-shirt.
Oh.
I was trying to think of something extravagant. She's like, no, just a black T-shirt.
No,
Just a black
Put the
t-shirt.
black T-shirt in
Yeah.
Hershey,
Yeah.
okay? Because it had the roll
white
curl.
T-shirt.
He was sweating and it like
Yeah.
was sticking
Had
to
the
him a little
chain.
bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He just, yeah.
The
I'm not gonna go
brown
there.
jacket we got in Brooklyn was nice too.
I love
That
that
was
too.
nice.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I feel like he just has like random shit back there, like the tan in Brooklyn, and he's just like, I'm gonna put this on,
Yeah.
fuck him up one
He-
time,
and
and then
so
it never
good.
The
does
last
it
two
again.
shows, I'm like, well, that's different.
Right.
He wore the
It's like-
Memphis shirt.
Right. Bring it back.
I mean,
And the
I
hat.
asked
Ran
for
through
that
his
for
hat.
that show.
And he wore new shoes as well. They were like had diamonds in them.
That was
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
The pearl
Those
shoes,
were very
the
nice. The
pearl
pearls
built,
were
those
very
were
nice.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We tired. We tired of black, and you got other stuff. We seen it. We have seen it.
Yeah, we're waiting for
Pull
it.
it out. The clothes. Pull out the clothes. Yeah. So yeah, not the.
Or you could
and
do what Usher's doing. You can do what
that
Usher's
would be
doing.
the equivalency of the pink.
The fur
Trench
coat, are you
coat.
talking about?
Yeah, the pink.
Oh,
I
shirt.
want to
yeah.
see him in a fur.
But Usher's like taking his shirt, like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when he gets
you know,
hot, he just-
like
I try not to even go there, Faye, because I don't want to be disappointed on the deepest part of my humanity, because it's never gonna happen. I don't know
asked
what.
that man,
not.
please, for the
not.
white shirt and the tie, the sleeveless white shirt and tie, and he
Yeah.
gave us a new
Mhm.
jacket. But I'm like, sir, that's not what I requested. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No, you were very
Fair-
nice. You said please, and nothing happened. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
So I'm serious. I'm no longer asking that man, please. I am just gonna be like,
No,
this is what
'cause
I'm
it doesn't work.
expecting, and that's it.
I feel like it works as long as all limbs are gonna be covered. I mean, we really fought hard in Atlanta.
Other than the
And
we
calf
got it.
muscles.
Mm.
the
He
cat.
only wants to show
Okay.
his lower
Okay,
legs
Jenny.
with the high
So-
socks.
Exactly.
Only this much
So-
of his leg.
Right. We
Yeah.
were sitting around the whole summer, like this is the perfect time to take your arms out. And this
Yeah.
man said, you can't
Yeah.
have both. You get legs. And we were
Yeah.
like, that's crazy.
Just a
Take
part
your
of his
arms out.
leg, though.
And then in Hershey, he took his arms out and he
He
was
got,
like,
they got everything.
I'm gonna put on pants. So
Like, dude, really?
like I don't
Sure.
understand. Like
He
no.
works hard on his body,
I'm out
so
in
I
a tank
don't
top.
get the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't either. I really don't.
It's not like he has a dad
Yes,
bod or
no.
is out of shape or anything like that.
No,
I could
no.
understand the self-consciousness, but dude works out hard. Like, come on, we know it's there.
your brother and be up there half naked and feeding cherries to people.
Yeah.
I need him to step it up.
Right.
It's a good parlor trick, my man. I'm just saying. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. That'd be a hell of a flame stroll. I tell you
That
that
would
right
be
now. You want to sell
something.
some bar stool seats?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be the way to do it. I'll find that money from somewhere. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's been a good tour, but we could definitely use fashion. It's going to be interesting to see him go into other countries. Oh man, if he goes to the festival and wears those looks, I'm gonna hate him.
I don't think so. I think that's still down.
Yeah, you're really yeah.
I'm gonna
Mm.
fight
Yeah, you're gonna fight.
if
You're
that's
gonna-
what he's holding it for.
Ugh.
But I also got from the
Maybe he
video
just
with
ended up
Jason-
not liking them. I don't know. Maybe like just after a while,
Possibly.
he was like, you know what, I don't really like this, and just took them out.
Hmm.
Well, from the video with Jason, like even Jason was like, he can be super picky and stuff that they
Mhm.
thought was really great. He was like, I kind of don't like it,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
like it. Pay attention.
But I'm gonna
You
say, sir,
you
it's
hired
not
that
all
man
about
for a
you.
reason.
Listen,
Listen to
if
the
you
man.
have 20 outfits that you are choosing from, you could at least give the fans 3, okay?
Right.
Like, you take the 17, but give us 3 that we're requesting. You've done
Right.
none of them, okay?
That black suit, hang it up. It's good. We're done. Thank you for your services. And you can't have, I know it's cold, Jesus, but you can have your legs and your arms out at the same time. I swear we're not going to combust. I mean, we might, but we'll buy more tickets
Oh,
before we put
that-
ourselves back
true.
together. All right. Where are we? We're towards the end of the show. Okay, so we do have a contest phrase. I wish JT would do a Christmas album. Again, the contest phrase for our Christmas giveaway is I wish JT would do a Christmas album. So if you hear that phrase, make sure you're paying attention to, or you're following JT Ride or Dies on IG and Twitter so that you know further how to enter the contest for our JT Christmas giveaway. So good luck. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of us and we can give you further information on how to enter. And Kels, do you have birthdays?
I do have birthdays. Okay, so I have Catterfly, December 3rd. Melissa Amy's daughter, Juliana, is December 4th. And this one is a special birthday because not only does Carrie Owens turn 40 on December 6th, but she was also born with something called arthrogryposis. And the doctors had said that she wouldn't make it to her first birthday. They told her mom that, and here we are almost 40 years later.
That's awesome.
She is celebrating her 40th birthday. She did give me permission to put this out there. I didn't just put somebody's private information out there, just so everybody knows. And that's Carrie Owens. So wish her a happy 40th. We have Heather Beck, Alberti's son, Michael. He is having his big 18th birthday on December 7th. Christina Melalucci is December 8th. And I am sorry if I butcher anybody's names or name handles. Some of them are a little difficult. But we have E.H. Horn 1, December 11th. Diamond Princess 55 is December 11th. We have J. Boom Hauer 81, December 13th. Erica Vo is December 14th. Christina Marinos, her son Jack is December 14th. Scylla 0706 is December 16th. Boy Band Magic is December 23rd. Nikki Locke is December 26th. Tracy, who is TD Harris 28, is December 28th. And our last birthday is Katie Ferreso, which is December 31st. So she is a New Year's Eve baby. And
No,
that's
and a
our
Christmas
December
Day
birthday.
baby.
Yeah, so happy birthday,
Happy
everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
A lot of birthdays.
I would hate to have
Very
a birthday
cool.
near
Yeah.
Christmas.
I know.
I've seen it. People be like,
Yeah.
nah, that's
Mhm.
that's both
They get
gifts.
gypped.
My birthday is
Kinda
6
funny.
months apart, perfectly spaced.
Yeah.
So no one can use it as an excuse,
Right.
except for that one cheap family member. But no, so happy birthday, everybody. So we did bring it up during the news. We'll bring it up. Unfortunately, Justin had to cancel one of his shows in Oklahoma recently. Actually, like we got the news like 25 minutes before the recording. So we hope he feels much, much better.
So his next show
he-
is the 4th, I believe.
Is it really that
I
soon?
think so. I think it's the 4th and then the 6th. I can look it up real fast.
Ooh, okay. So I hope he gets some rest in those couple of days. I hope he had a good Thanksgiving. I hope all of our viewers had a very special Thanksgiving if you celebrated. And where are we? Okay, so anybody besides myself got future shows? Go ahead.
I do.
You
obviously
do.
I've got
When is yours?
festivals, yeah. Chelmsford, so that'll be July 4th.
Okay.
And then I will
Let's see.
probably planning to do Dublin too.
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
fun.
Oh,
June. So yeah.
You know where I wanted to go? I want to go to Transylvania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go. I really want to
You
go.
could win the trip. They had a contest.
did
you
you
enter?
did you have
Yeah.
a contest?
I was like, he want to be outside so bad. He performing at the Dracula Castle. And man, I swear to God, if he don't hit the True Blood, we gonna fight.
Oh, I think
swear to
he
God.
would.
That would be a perfect opportunity.
Like, you
That
got
would
to.
be so good. We need that.
That's crazy, but yeah, I'm not going. But okay, that would be great, Faye.
Yeah.
My next
Dublin
show
is great.
is
Oh, yeah.
in 2 weeks in Pittsburgh.
It's
I just have to drive
Nice.
downtown and back. No
Yay.
traveling. Hopefully, knock on wood, he's
Yes,
okay.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't do
believe it for
another
you.
canceled
I
show.
know it.
Oh,
I
Fingers
know
yeah.
it.
crossed.
Because I
Yeah.
panicked. I
Mhm.
really thought you were this. I thought you were
No.
this Tuesday or the 4th, and I was like,
But it gave me a panic attack because I just started reading it and I was like, oh my God, how many shows? You
I
don't know if
It
it's going to
started
be like
counting.
multiple, in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Like, sir, what were you doing in NOLA that you injured your back? We need to know
He gonna
this.
sit. He gonna sit on that stool.
He's-
God damn it.
And he's never
Yeah,
going to do
he's
the
gonna
flame jump again.
No,
And that's
no.
fine. He can scoop, paddle, boat,
Mhm.
whatever he
I mean, the stroll is pretty cool. Like, at least they made a good
You
thing
can
about it.
vote.
I don't
Yeah.
care
I
if he
would
gotta
love that.
if he gotta sit and scoop. We gonna do it. But
Mhm.
somebody say he
Yeah.
gonna have to take that stool out. He gonna have to take that stool out.
Jimmy,
You know
Jimmy has
what?
to bring him
Yeah.
his stool
Yeah.
Yeah.
and give it to him and make
Why
him
don't
sit
he-
down.
Right? Why don't he cut out "Can't Stop the Feeling"
Mhm.
and include
Isn't he jumping around in that?
I wish.
Yeah,
exactly
he is.
and include a stool version
Mhm.
of "What Lovers Do" because we know they've practiced it. We've seen Jaden, Rayvon, and Cameron practice it, so
Yeah,
it
they know
exists.
it.
It's
Yeah.
happened. It's been rehearsed.
Mhm.
And it sounds amazing. So we just
Right.
need it live now.
Correct.
We
So
do.
that's great. So and Kelsey's coming with me to Chicago.
I'm coming with you to Chicago.
Right.
Yeah,
So
right.
maybe 3 of us. Yeah. We're
Maybe
gonna
Faye.
be there, so
Just
Um,
take me too. Just bring me
Okay.
along.
Jenny, put
We
it in
just
the
hold up
suitcase.
the
Let's go.
pictures of the missing girls. Like
We
they
should
did
do
in-
that. We should
Oh,
do
yeah,
that
we
like they did in
should.
Memphis.
Yeah.
That's what they did in
Yeah.
Memphis. They hold up pictures that people weren't there.
Yeah.
They-
We should do
Yes,
that.
that's a good
That
idea.
would be cool.
Hey Jenny, I was thinking about you for Thanksgiving. Can you guess to why?
No.
So it was a certain song that you had said
Oh,
that you
eat,
think
eat,
about.
eat all day long. Eat,
Yes.
eat while I sing the song. Eat, because
I
it
was
tastes real
thinking
good.
about that for
Eat,
you.
eat
So
in
I
your
thought it-
neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
Eat.
I
while
did
sing
think of
this
Jenny
song.
too.
Eat.
This is for Jenny.
Eat in your neighborhood.
Oh my gosh. The things we
It was so
remember.
ridiculous because all we do is like eat on Thanksgiving, and I'm sitting there and thinking about Jenny was saying how every time she eats, she sings this song, and it always
With
pops
my
into her head.
cousins. Not
Yeah.
by myself.
No.
No. If it was by yourself, I wouldn't tell because I would do it.
It'd still be fine if you did it by yourself.
Yeah.
No judgment. All right, guys. This was a great show. And the takeaways was we want more songs. We want we want a little pop of color in the
Mhm.
fashion.
More
And
pictures.
We want
More
people to
pictures.
learn the darn
More
lyrics. to the
pictures.
Yeah,
new
we want
songs.
people to learn the new songs.
I want a calendar. I feel like
Yeah.
someone pointed out a
Yes.
calendar.
There's-
You said
yeah.
more pictures, and we
Mhm.
need more pictures in the form of a calendar. How about that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Money. You want to make more money, JT. There's your
Mhm.
next merch option. We're just trying to let you know. And yes, we want you to go out and stream the album and pay attention to that Christmas giveaway. If you missed it, you might want to go back and pay attention to that. So we don't know when we see you again because we're all very, very busy, but we hope to see you again before Christmas. And please follow us on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.